Good morning, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Littner. Happy last week of school. We left off on chapter 3 on Mercy Watson, Something Wonky This Way Comes. Police Officer Tommy Lello had the night off. Officer Tommy Lello was at the Bijou Drive-In. He was with his wife, Mrs. Officer Tommy Lello. They were in the front row. It is nice to have a night off from the relentless duties of keeping the world safe from crime, Officer Tommy Lello asked himself. It is nice, he answered himself. It is very nice. Mrs. Officer Tommy Lello smiled. Mrs. Officer Tommy Lello patted Officer Tommy Lello's arm. Animal Control Officer Francine Poulette was at the Bijou Drive-In too. Animal Control Officer Francine Poulette was with Alfred P. Tompkins. Alfred P. Tompkins and Francine Poulette were on a date. Do you think that there will be actual pigs in this movie? Said Francine Poulette. I'm not sure. Or I'm not certain, rather, said Alfred P. Tompkins. As an animal control officer, said Francine Poulette, I have found pigs to be the wiliest clients of all. Really? Said Alfred. Absolutely, said Francine. Although I did catch a pig once. At least I think I caught a pig. Fascinating, said Alfred P. Tompkins. Simply fascinating. He put his arm around Francine Poulette. Chapter 4. Leroy Ninker. Do you remember where he was from? Was a small man with a big dream. Leroy Ninker wanted to become a cowboy. But for now, Leroy was working at the Bijou Drive-In concession stand. Leroy Ninker was selling bottomless buckets of popcorn. Yippee-yow, he shouted. There's nothing faux, that's right. It's a real butter, folks, top quality, bottomless, and out of this world, yippee-I-oh. In between pouring butter and popping popcorn, Leroy Ninker worked on his lasso skills. He twirled the lasso. He made the lasso whistle. He lassoed a bottomless bucket. He lassoed a stool. Yippee-yi-oh, sang Leroy. There's nothing faux about my skill with a lasso. So faux means fake. Chapter 5. The Watson convertible pulled up to the Bijou ticket window. Help you? Said the ticket seller, Beatrice Leopoloni. We are here to see when pigs fly, said Mr. Watson. Beatrice Leopoloni took her glasses off. She put her glasses back on. She blinked. Why do you think she did a double take? Pardon me and all, said Beatrice Leopoloni, but I'm seeing things kind of wonky. Is that a pig in the backseat of your vehicle? Her name is Mercy, said Mr. Watson. She is our darling, our dear, said Mr. Watson. I'm not sure pigs are allowed at the Bijou, said Beatrice Leopoloni. Actually, said Mr. Watson, she is a porcine wonder. Do you allow porcine wonders? Porcine wonders? Said Beatrice Leopoloni. Yes, said Mrs. Watson. Beatrice Leopoloni blinked. I don't think there are any rules against porcine wonders, she said. Excellent, said Mr. Watson. Good evening to you then. Beatrice Leopoloni blinked again. She adjusted her glasses. Wonky, said Beatrice Leopoloni. Wonky in the extreme. We will pause right there. Bye, boys and girls. Have a great Monday.